How you guys doing? Welcome to Grammy Nene, and today what's on the menu at Grammy Nene's house is some peanut butter icing. I'm going to show you how to make the most scrumptious peanut butter icing that your lips have ever tasted, and we're going to be putting it on a box brownie mix that I've already cooked the brownie off. But I thought this would be a neat little thing to show you. It's not hard to make a homemade peanut butter icing that is delicious to your lips, to your hips, to everything else, okay? So we're going to go right into this video and get it done. It's going to be a short video because it doesn't take a whole lot of time to make it. But it's just something that I picked up along the way, and I want to show you guys. So we're going to bend you down here, pull this bow over so you can see it. Get you positioned. I think you can see right there pretty good, okay? So I got about a half a jar of peanut butter left in here, and this is the most stiffest peanut butter I have ever seen in my life. I bought it at Aldi's, and I don't mind Aldi's products, but this peanut butter is just dry. So I may have to add more milk and stuff like that to it than I normally do. We're probably going to get the mixer out and put it in there, but we're going to add a half a jar of peanut butter of one of these 18-ounce peanut butters. So it'd be a half of that. 9 ounces of peanut butter then. Because we like a lot of icing, and I got a pretty good brownie over here to cover. Now, like I was showing you on my previous video where I'm making the hot dog chili for my daughter's birthday, her favorite thing is a brownie, a chocolate decadent bat brownie, which means it has chocolate inside the chocolate of the brownie. And she loves a peanut butter icing on top of it. Sweet enough to put you in a coma, but just good enough to put you in la la land. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So we're going to kind of work that off. And I'm going to try not to get the mixer out, but if I need to get the mixer out, we'll grab that real quick, because when I'm talking to you guys, you can't hear me whenever I'm working the mixer. And I'm going to show off my beautiful apron again that my cousin made me. I'm so very proud of that. That's just such a thing, wonderful thing for me. Now, I don't know how much powdered sugar I usually use, but we're going to measure it today. So we know that we have put in 9 ounces or a half of an 18-ounce jar of peanut butter. So I'm going to grab me a cup measure. Let's do a half a cup, because sometimes we don't have to have that much in there. So I'm going to put my little scoop down in there. Shake it off. That's going to be a heap and half a cup. How about that? So we'll call that a heap and half a cup. We've got that in there. And I really think with that peanut butter, I am going to have to use a hand mixer, because I don't know. Once I add all the deliciousness in there, a little milk. So right now, we've got, let's start over, because I want to make sure I'm giving you guys good measurements. We've got 9 ounces of peanut butter. We have a heap and half a cup of powdered sugar. I've got a 1/3 cup of milk, but it's not full. It's a half of it. I should measure it out in my little teaspoon so that I can show you that. Like I said, it's by taste and by feel. So I'm going to show you what it's supposed to look like. And then a capful, which it would be a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. So now we're going to get in here. We're going to really start working this. And it's doing it. It's just that peanut butter is so stiff. It's stiff. And we're probably going to need some more powdered sugar in there. We are. And see how stiff that peanut butter is? That is the stiffest peanut butter I have ever seen in my life. I tried to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with it the other day, and it barely spread. So I don't know what's up with that, because I have never seen it. But I thought, I'm going to use that peanut butter and get rid of it and use it for icing, because that'll make a good icing. So let's clean this off. We're going to need another half a cup of powdered sugar in there. It's not enough. It's too peanut buttery. It'll be smooth. You'll know exactly when you get it done. So I'm going to get down here and grab my mixer. It'll only take me a minute. And while I'm doing that, let's talk about something good. Let's talk about something me and my cousins, a couple of my cousins, we've been having a little chat online once a week. And one of the things that we talked about is all of us are Southern girls. Every one of us. One of my cousins has her own business out of her house where she makes all kinds of wonderful crafts. She's the one that designed this. She has a great talent for that. And then I have another cousin who is great business minded. I won't say the company that she works for, but she works at a company, and it was a failing company, and she turned it around and made it into something wonderful. And she was offered a big promotion. But one of the things that we have all found that we have an issue with in this life is that people kind of make fun of us about the way that we talk. They try to correct us. They try to tell us. Well, one of the things after you've lived on this earth for 47 years, you kind of fall in love with yourself. You have to. You live with yourself your whole life. I don't know if you guys realize this, but you do. You live with yourself your whole life. Now, I'm adding another half a cup of powdered sugar to this. And we're going to turn this on real slow. And I want you to look how stiff that peanut butter is. It's not even letting it move. It done pulled the beater out of there, girl. That is the hardest peanut. That would be the best peanut butter to use when you're making your Buckeye candy or your chocolate balls at Christmas. But I'm going to have to get some more milk out because we got to add some cream to that. That is awful dry. Awful dry. And I'm just going to leave one beater on there. We're going to add some of this milk in there. We can always add more stuff, let me tell you. So I have, well, you know, my God in heaven, you know what I done did? I done grabbed the beaters to the other thing. That's not the beater goes to mine. This one. These big old beaters is the one go to this one. Sure is. That's what the problem is. See, everybody makes mistakes. But what I was talking about is that people have, I'm going to put the camera up here for just a minute, made fun of us about our speech because we're Southern. We say things different. We do things different. But we're all different. That's what makes the world good. That's what makes the world great. And after years and years of self-hate and not like having bad body image and not loving myself, and it took a lot for me to have a YouTube channel to let myself be on camera, let myself be in front of the world. But love yourself. You're wonderfully and beautifully made. Every hair on your head is numbered. It's numbered. You were formed in your mom's womb, and you were made special. Every one of us. And I was born in the South, and that's why I talk funny. I talk really funny. But to me, it ain't funny, it's normal. Other people talk funny. Anyway, just love each other. Let's love each other. Love us in our differences. Not everybody's the same. That's what makes a wonderful world. Now let's watch this icing come together. Now, like I said, I have put a whole 1/3 cup of milk in there. But I tell you, I think I'm going to add just a splash more milk. Just a splash. Just a splash. Let's keep this going. It's going to be loud. Just how you got to get it clean. I would have been whipping this forever. Look how beautiful that is. I think it's going to need a little more milk. Well, that's the stiffest peanut butter I've ever worked with. I'll be sure to buy that when I make the candy at Christmas. Now that's perfect. You can see that creaminess in there? See if I can get that up there so you guys can see. See how those dishes are working at? You can see how it's coming together and looking out the night. We've already had about the yellow in there. I'm going to back it off. We're going to come up and see how it didn't stick to the beaters this time. It only stuck to the beetles just enough for Grandma Nene to taste it. I love peanut butter. I better save these. I got grandbabies over here today, and I got 2 big girls. Let them lick the bowl. There wasn't no egg in there, so just powdered sugar, a little bit of milk, and some vanilla. And you got yourself an icing. Now, what did I do with my spatula? So, anyway, so I'm going to get this stirred up, and I'm going to put this stuff over here in my soapy water. I was going to let these kids eat these beaters, but they're outside. They've had enough sugar and sweets today. Grandma made them French toast this morning for breakfast. They've had all kinds of delicious things. It's so wonderful being a grandmother. As I was as they were in bed this morning and I was cooking, I was thinking about being at my grandma's house when I was little. And my grandma got up with the chickens in the morning, and both of them did. Like I said, I'm blessed in the grandma department. Both sides did I have a wonderful grandma. But I tell you, it was the sweetest thing to be laying in that bed, snug and comfortable, and I done slept with my grandma all night. Because both of my grandpas had gone on to be with the Lord before I was born. And she would sneak up out of that bed, and I'd hear them pans rattling in that kitchen. And I knew something delicious was fixing to be coming. Because grandmas could cook. Both of them. So I've had a piece of tin foil over this brownie. I'm going to turn you back down. I'm going to just let you watch me ice this. And you're going to wish you was at Grandma Nene's today. But this is how my girl likes a brownie. It's 2 boxes. And I believed I used a Duncan Hines chunky chocolate. And if you can see in there, there's chocolate bits. I don't know. Let me get this closer, but you can see there's little chocolate chips all in that deliciousness. And then all we're going to do is we're going to take this icing and we're going to put it all out here in the middle. And if you was doing Halloween, you could do a cookie crumb on this and do some little Halloween decorations on here. I am missing my spatula. Let me find... Girl, you know I love that spatula. I love my IKEA spoon. And I love this spatula right here, I tell you. You'll see me using those. Those are like my favorite things I use in the kitchen. But this won't let me leave a drop of icing in this bowl. We're going to put this out here. And if I can get my sweet girl to be on tape, because my kids are shy about being on tape. Now my husband ain't. If I'm going to feed him, he'll get in here and get on this camera. He's like, you need any taste testers? I'm like, well, I do. Like I said, he's willing. So, I'm going to take this. And I'm going to try to be polite and use this nice cake spatula I got, and icing spatula. Kind of spread this. See? So this will ice 2 boxes. And I don't know what size this pan is. It's a big one. This pan's special to me. It was a gift that my mother-in-law gave me. She's been gone for a couple of years now to be with the Lord, and I treasure it. I might be a tad bit of a hoarder because everything has a meaning and everything has a purpose and everything has a memory to it. But when I serve this, she can't be with us. It makes me feel like she's with us. Anyway, don't that look delicious? Now I want to show you something that's cute. I'm going to put on these, just a few of them. But if you was doing Halloween decorations, we found these marshmallow ghosts at Walmart. And they're just the cutest little things. I'm going to show you. I'm going to you could decorate this for Halloween. You could do some cookie crumble and do some little marshmallows in there and stuff like that. Just look at that. Or you could lay him down like he's dead, stand him up. However you want to do it, but I'm going to be doing some Halloween decorating stuff in a couple weeks. I got to get in there and get my porch done, and I want to film that, and you guys see that. But like I said, I've been under the weather, so it's kind of put me back a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this peanut butter icing recipe. And like I said, let's go back and I'll give you some measurements so that you can do it. It was 9 ounces of peanut butter. I would say I probably used a half a cup of milk. Let's just say I used half a cup of milk, and I used a whole cup of powdered sugar because I put 2 half a cups in there. So let's say a whole cup of powdered sugar, a half a cup of milk, 8 ounces of peanut butter, and a cap full of vanilla frosting. A cap full of vanilla flavoring. Okay, so I think we guys got you all done. And then we beat it until it was nice and creamy. And remember, when you're mixing it, if it's a little stiff, just add a little bit more milk, just a little bit at a time. And if it tastes like it needs more vanilla flavoring, you add it in there. You is the boss. All right, till next time, Grammy Nene says, have a wonderful day and a blessed day. Goodbye.